each of them. There was a response, certainly, with parts of their performance, shall we say, last time out.
As much quality as France, but in Luka Modric, they do have a world-class.
In relegation to League B, only time will tell how important match day 4 in this Nations League. League A, Group 3. Whilst there's a place up front for Bruno Petkovic of domestic champions Dinamo Zagreb. In quarantine Tolisso for his first Nations League start, with Paul Pogba dropping to the bench. On Monday, Husim Aouar and Kurt Zouma replace Conte and Upam. Heads up the all-Dutch officiating team. Here's a second Nations League meeting between the World Cup finalists. That we've seen from the French in the last couple of games as Didier Deschamps continues his experiment. Here's with him. Has to do that job at right back.
Right back, play the ball to Griezmann, try and go round him, but he wanted to come in on his left side.
Team. We'll look here for Ferland Mendy, the furthest forward, taking on Barisic. Here goes Mendy. Cleared only as far as Griezmann. Oh! Wonderful finish for the French, and they're in front already. Emphatic from Antoine Griezmann, both in the nature of how he took the goal and his response maybe to some of the criticism that had been coming his way since the weekend.
What a strike. It's great work by Mendy initially. I said how left-footed he is and he wants to come inside, but he goes on the outside. Cross isn't brilliant, but the clearance is a poor one. Straight to Griezmann, strikes it brilliantly off the post. It's a wonderful goal.
Not that there was too much they could have done about that effort. Brings up to 20% more from his teammates when he is in the side. It's not just chins. Forward for the French here. Now Tolisso. Martial setting off in pursuit, trying to take advantage. There's Mbappe, dangerous ball. Oh, Martial is able to reach it, cuts it back on. Mbappe has missed it by a whisker. Must have thought that was about to be 2.
Well, I thought it was
room in which to work. Bit better this from the home side. Corner Barisic to return. Mbappe leaving it. Martial coming in behind him with a flag having stayed.
Well, he's grabbing his arm.
And now it does go in deep. And they look for him again. The former Liverpool centre-back who's with Zenit in Russia these days. He's a threat in these positions, certainly.
He got the run on Rafa Varane.
League, including the inaugural edition. Picked the pass for Pasalic. Ramovic advanced again. Pasalic in part of Didier Deschamps' plans. Rabiot's ball forward. So a scorer against Sweden on Sunday. Now Petkovic. Well, he's ambitious to try and force his way through, but he has found the free kick. Come on, Longley. As Pasalic, he touched it short to Ramovic. Awkward ball in need of the touch of Longley. Whistle has. And deliver low, in awkwardly. They couldn't quite fall.
That's the goalkeeper that makes the save, Hugo Lloris. It sits up.
And Perisic again, lovely little turn. There's Vlasic, outnumbered, goes down. Not too much by way of an appeal. Referee well positioned there to make the call. Beginning to showcase their threat rather more frequently, aren't they? Here's Barrett. Ramovic standing at the... Oh, neatly done. That worked out rather well. That didn't. This is where Ramovic might require support, but having all the difference.
For half an hour.
Last weekend. The challenge from Vlasic, that won the ball. That's carelessly given away. Straight to Petkovic in this first half. This time, Anthony Martial will get the decision. This could be a key moment in the contest. So close to the break. In it goes towards Longley. He rose well to meet it, but his header just missing that far post.
Terrific.
Or is it going to sit for the strike? Barisic scoring up to Ferland Mendy and going beyond him, but there was nobody advanced enough in that part of the pitch to apply the finish.
Petkovic and Brekalo both pulled out. They're looking for a pullback rather than...
Yeah, in a little pocket of space. Deflected into the path of Tolisso. Bruno Petkovic is away from Rabiot, not from Tolisso. He's player of the season last year. And there's space for Vlasic to hit one. It was awkward, but I think Lloris knew that it was just going wide.
Well, midfield generally, isn't it, that Croatia are starting to have more joy. Kovacic making that big difference since coming on.
It was a painful collision between Uramovic and Luka to preserve the point. There goes Mendy. Offered himself, of course, as an option now. This is Brekalo, also stepping off the bench. Oh, it's into the corner from Vlasic. Wonderful finish. And the equalising goal that Croatia have been threatening. Well, we've seen two special strikes tonight. And that one levels it up. The goal scorer at the weekend as well, and now another one to remember against the world champions for Nikola Vlasic. 1-1.
That was coming. And it's
right now. Turned towards him by Budimir.
Both these sides still to play, Portugal as well.
Again, there's plenty of options for Croatia. Way though, a little over-eager perhaps. Nice to have a familiar face in the setup. Brekalo was... It is Lucadine for France. He's on for Rabiot, who he played alongside at the weekend. And again, the fifth and final Croatian change very shortly as France look long for Lucadine. Really good ball into the box for Mbappe to touch it in and restore the French lead. Having been under pressure at one end, the world champions have their lead back at the other. And just as it was in the World Cup final against Croatia, Kylian Mbappe is on the score sheet.
You see the French players quick to congratulate Paul Pogba. Look at that for vision and quality to find the run of Lucadine.
To his answer in a moment, because they haven't been beaten here yet. Of course they have right now.